All right, something very fun and exciting is happening this weekend at the Rail Yards. It's near and dear to my heart. It is TedxABQ 2026. The whole theme is reframe, which I love because I'm all about that life. Megan is here to tell us more about it. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. So, okay, this year's theme, reframe, what is that all about? Where did that come from?
So we were venturing through Albuquerque and looking for just iconic space to put the event in. We're really energized at the idea of getting it out of traditional theaters and getting people into the heart and soul of Albuquerque. And so we landed in the Albuquerque Rail Yards, which is the venue for this event. And as we're thinking about the parallel between the space and what traditional TED ideas do for you in confronting maybe something that you might have thought you knew before, or an idea that you haven't really played with again, we thought reframe was just a beautiful matching of the two. A space that has been reframed from what it was to how it is currently used, and confronting people with some ideas that are going to be a little bit reframed for them.
I love that because I have done a TED Talk, as you know. You're very well aware.
Yes, I am.
And the venue is part of the story.
Yes.
And I love that. And it is all about reframing your life. As you know, I have reframed my life. I think we never really stop.
No.
Especially, I think the timing, like with the passing of Dolly Parton, it really opens your eyes that it's never too late. And if you want something, do it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Right?
And I love that you brought that up because you are so just in my heart, I think, and in the fiber of my being when it comes to my relationship with TED, just because there's also a reframing, I think, that happens for speakers through the journey of getting to the stage. You know, they come in thinking, I have this idea, and then it builds and it grows and it morphs along the way. And just the magical moment that is speakers walking off stage. And you and I had this moment where you came off stage and we hugged, and I think that bonded us for life.
Yes. Yeah. There's such a build-up to doing a TED Talk.
Yeah.
And then once you get it out, it's just such a release. I recently did a talk. I opened up for a morning show boot camp where all the morning shows across the country come together. And it was the same feeling. Afterwards, it was just the exhale and getting your story across and bonding with people. I think that's so important. We don't have that enough. We're so in our phones and we know what's going on with everyone, but are we actually bonding with someone? And I think that's where TED Talk comes in. It just is a game changer.
Absolutely. And this event really is a moment to disconnect from the distractions, to put yourself in a seat or in a moment where you get to just be fully present. You, the idea, the speaker, the other participants. You never know who you're going to meet or what it's going to do.
No. So was there a particular story that stuck out to you that is really making you maybe reframe your life a little bit? Can you give us a little teaser of what's to come?
From this event, there's so many. We have a speaker who is NASA funded for his research with the sun, and it's definitely making me see, something that we're so familiar with because we see it every day, we take it for granted, but really reframing how I consider its impact, and he has a beautiful line at the end that is just, I find it poetic and connecting. We have an underwater explorer and photographer who is reframing what access to the depths of the sea look like, which I think is particularly intriguing for us being in a desert, right? We don't often think of that being accessible, but she's going to be talking about that. We have people who are talking about their journeys through trauma and through addiction and reframing identity, reclaiming identity. What does it look like to take a narrative and flip it on its head and thrive afterwards? So there's a lot that is baked into this particular event that I'm excited about.
I can't wait. It's happening on Saturday at the Rail Yards. And the Rail Yards is just, it's such it's just such like a mystical place in itself. When you think about the history and the lives and the stories that have gone through the rail yards, it just becomes like another character in the story almost.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So where can people go? Is it too late to get tickets, or
It
can
is
they
not
still
too
do it?
late to get tickets.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
You can get tickets, TedxABQ.com. And there's your general admission tickets. We also have VIP tickets. And if you want a discount code, FRIEND10 will get you 10% off.
All right. Well, Megan, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.